You know, have you ever stopped to think about how those tiny little things you do every day, well, they actually end up defining who you are? It's this really powerful connection, right, between our habits and our identity. And today, we're going to dive into that because, honestly, getting a handle on this can change, well, pretty much everything. So let's just get right to it. Why is it so hard to stick with good habits? I mean, we've all been there, right? You get super motivated, you start a new routine, maybe it's the gym, maybe it's eating healthier, and a few weeks in, poof, you're right back where you started. It's this super frustrating cycle, but what if I told you the problem isn't you? What if it's not about your motivation at all? Yeah, the real issue here, it isn't a lack of willpower. It turns out the way most of us try to build new habits is, well, it's completely backward. We're aiming at the wrong thing right from the get-go. Okay, so to really get why our approach is so off, we need to look at what are called the 3 layers of behavior change. Just picture an onion, with these different layers, each one getting closer to the core. So that outer layer, that's your outcomes. This is the result you want. Like, I want to lose 10 pounds. Pretty straightforward. Then the middle layer, that's your processes. These are the systems, the habits you'd use to get there. Your workout plan, your diet. But that deepest layer, the core, that's your identity. This is all about what you truly believe about yourself. Okay, and right here, this is where we almost always go wrong. See, most of us start on the outside and try to work our way in. We laser focus on the outcome. I want to lose 20 pounds. We think if we can just change that result, we'll eventually change how we feel about ourselves. But what happens is you end up in this constant battle against that deep inner layer, your own identity. But what if we just flipped that whole model on its head? What if instead of starting with the what we want to achieve, we started with the who we want to become? This is the big idea, the revelation that actually makes change stick. See, real lasting change, it has to start from the inside and work its way out. It all begins the moment you decide to change your identity first. Your focus completely shifts. It moves away from the result you're chasing and onto the person you want to be. And this example just makes it so clear. Imagine someone offers you a cigarette. One person might say, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." See that? In their head, they still see themselves as a smoker who's struggling. But another person says, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." Whoa, can you feel that difference? The action is the same. They both said no, but the identity behind it is worlds apart. And that right there is the absolute heart of it. You can totally force yourself to go to the gym for a week, but if deep down you don't see yourself as a healthy person, it's always going to feel like a chore. Any habit that just doesn't line up with who you think you are, well, it's pretty much destined to fail. Okay, so you're probably thinking, great, change my identity. How in the world do I do that? And you're right, it's not like flipping a switch. You can't just wake up and decide. Your identity, it needs evidence. It needs proof. And this leads us to probably the most powerful idea in all of this. Just think about this for a second. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. So your habits, they're not just things you do. They're literally evidence. Each one builds a case for your new identity. I mean, think about it like this. Every time you make your bed in the morning, you're not just tidying up. You're casting a vote for, I am an organized person. Every time you go for a run, even a short one, you're casting a vote for, I am a runner. Your habits are how you literally become that person, action by action. And this is why we have to reframe our goals. Look, the goal isn't just to read a book. The real goal is to become a reader. The goal isn't to run one marathon, it's to become a runner. You see that subtle but massive shift? It changes your focus from a one-time thing to a whole new way of being. Okay, this all sounds pretty powerful, I know, but how do you actually get started? Where's the how-to? Well, it actually boils down to a really simple 2-step plan. And that's it. It's really that simple. Step 1, you decide. Step 2, you prove it to yourself. It's this beautiful feedback loop, right? Your identity guides your actions, and then your actions reinforce your identity. Let's break it down. All right, step 1, decide who you want to be. The best way to do this is to start with the outcome you want. Let's say, I want to be fit. Now, instead of asking, what do I need to do? Ask yourself this. Who is the type of person that is fit? Well, they're probably someone who is active and energetic. That's your new identity target. Then comes step 2, and this is crucial.
Prove it with small wins. You don't need to do something huge. If you want to be a writer, you don't have to write a whole chapter. Just write one sentence. That's it. That tiny action is a vote. It's a little piece of evidence that tells your brain, hey, I guess I am a writer. And these small wins, they stack up over time and build real belief.
And this really gets to the core of why habits matter so much. I mean, sure, they get you results, that's great, but their real power, their true purpose, is about changing what you believe about yourself. Your habits are the pathway to becoming someone new. You literally become the things you do over and over again.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one question. Just for a second, forget about what you want to achieve. Instead, ask yourself, who do you want to become? And once you have that answer, the next part is simple. It's time to start casting those votes.